Wow, that's such a cool idea to build. Why didn't I figure it out myself? Let's learn how to build a planet.
Round 1.
Today, I am building a planet. And this will not be just any planet, but a planet with my face on it. Sounds weird, but why not? This is Minecraft, you can do anything here. I start building at height above ground. The planet should hover in the air like a real celestial body. The front part of the planet will be my face. This will be the first thing everyone sees when they look at my planet. I make the shape as round as possible in a block game. For the mouth, I use red wool and black wool. Red wool for lips, black for the open part of the mouth or teeth. The mouth should be big and expressive so it can be seen from far away. On a planet, all facial features need to be exaggerated, otherwise they will be lost at great distance. Red color is bright and contrasts well with the green background that will be the main face color. Black wool adds depth and makes the mouth three-dimensional. The eyes I make from black wool, 2 large black circles on the face. Black eyes look a bit scary, but at least they are clearly visible. Eyes are the most important part of any face. They show where the character is looking. My eyes will stare straight ahead, meeting everyone who approaches the planet. I make eye size proportional to the whole face size, so it looks harmonious and balanced overall. The rest of the face I build from lime wool. Lime wool is a bright green color. Green color fits a planet because it resembles Earth covered with vegetation. My planet will be green and alive, not a dead desert wasteland. Lime wool has a pleasant, soft texture that looks good on large surfaces. I fill all space around the eyes and mouth with green wool, forming a round face shape. Now I need to complete the other sides of the head to make it a full sphere. I continue using lime wool for the entire planet's surface. Wool goes block by block. Gradually, the shape becomes more and more round. Building a sphere in Minecraft is difficult because of square blocks. But if you follow the correct pattern, you get a sufficiently round shape. Each layer is slightly smaller than previous toward the poles. The planet sides have no face details, just green surface everywhere. Uniform lime color covers the entire sphere, except the front part where the face is located. This is like a planet that is always turned one side, like the moon to Earth. The face always looks in one direction, watching the world below. I build symmetrically left and right, so the sphere is even and properly balanced on all sides. The back of the planet is also lime wool, completely green without any details at all. From behind, no one will see anything interesting. All attention is on the face in front. The sphere shape gradually completes. The planet gains volume and mass. A green ball in the sky with a face on the front side. An unusual sight indeed. The wool texture makes the planet look soft, as if you could touch it gently. The planet is almost ready, but I want to add an interesting detail to make it special. In front, I slightly rebuild the mouth, changing its construction to something new. Instead of a regular mouth, I make a waterfall that pours down from the mouth. This will look like the planet is crying, or like a river flows from its mouth. I add water blocks, and they start flowing down, creating a beautiful falling water effect. The waterfall from the mouth is an unusual and memorable detail that everyone will remember. Water falls from planet height all the way to the ground, creating a long stream below. The sound of water adds atmosphere. The planet seems alive and breathing somehow. Water drops sparkle in the sun, reflecting light beautifully. My planet is now not just a static object, but a dynamic creation with a moving element. Phew, it took so much effort. Great, my planet is ready.
What? Hello?
Hey, Banana Kid, look, I built it. Do you like?
No.
What? Don't you understand why I built a planet in the shape of my head?
What?
But it's beautiful. Maybe then you'll try to build a better planet yourself?
Yay!
They ran to the place. This is where your building will be. Are you ready?
Ta-da!
Then go ahead.
Round 2.
Banana Kid starts building his planet at height above ground and chooses a very hot material for it. He uses lava block for the entire construction. This will be a fiery planet made of molten rock. Lava blocks glow orange and red light. They look like molten rock from deep underground. Such planets exist in reality. They are called lava worlds by astronomers. They orbit close to their stars, and their surface is constantly melted from the heat. Banana Kid builds the spherical outline of the planet first. The sphere outline is the first step when building any round object in Minecraft properly. Banana Kid marks the outer boundaries of the planet, placing lava blocks in a circle at different levels. Each level is slightly smaller than the previous toward top and bottom. This creates a ball shape. Lava glows, and the outline is clearly visible even from far away in the distance. Banana Kid works carefully. The shape must be as round as possible. The spherical outline gradually takes the form of a fiery planet. Now Banana Kid fills all the empty spaces inside the outline with lava block completely. The planet becomes solid, fully filled with red-hot lava from core to surface. Each block adds more glow. The planet shines like a small sun in the sky. Lava blocks do not flow like regular lava. They are static and hold their shape perfectly. This allows building complex constructions from them without worry. The fiery planet is now fully formed. A solid ball of lava hangs in the air majestically. Around the planet, Banana Kid builds something like an asteroid belt circling it. He uses yellow chroma block. These are glowing yellow blocks from a mod that look amazing. Chroma blocks are bright and contrast well with the orange lava of the planet's surface. The asteroid belt surrounds the planet in a ring, like Saturn's rings, but made of debris and rocks. In real space, asteroid belts form from material that could not become a planet during solar system formation. Yellow chroma blocks are placed around the planet, creating a glowing ring of light. This looks like a planet surrounded by magical glow or a real belt of cosmic debris floating. Banana Kid created a real space object with lava surface and an asteroid belt around it. A fiery planet with a glowing ring is an impressive sight to behold from any angle. The combination of red-hot lava and bright chroma blocks creates the effect of a cosmic body from a science fiction movie.
Ta-da! Yay!
Where did everyone run off to? Hey guys, what's all that noise?
Banana Kid and I are building Planet JJ. Who did it better?
Oh, both of your buildings look great. But I think it's up to the audience to decide who did the best.
Yes, JJ, you're right. Maybe then you have comments on the construction of Banana Kid?
Yes, there are a couple of comments. I see that you haven't tried very hard on your planet. It looks too simple. Okay, then let's run to the place as soon as possible.
JJ, good luck to you. We'll wait in the house.
Thanks, guys. Then I'm starting.
What?
Thanks, guys. Then I'm starting. Round 3. Today, I will be building a planet, and this will be a large-scale project using commands for efficient construction. My planet will look like Earth with oceans, continents, and clouds around it. I begin construction at height above ground. The planet should hover in the air like a real celestial body. For the base, I use light blue concrete. This color will imitate the oceans visible from space. The pillar going up from the base serves as a guide for determining the size of the future planet. It shows where the center will be located and what the radius of the entire construction should be. Light blue concrete is chosen deliberately because from space, our Earth looks blue due to oceans covering most of its surface. Light blue shade conveys this cosmic effect better than dark blue concrete would. The planet base begins to form from light blue concrete blocks placed carefully. This will be a very large object that will take up a lot of space in the sky above ground. Building such a large construction manually would take an incredible amount of time and would be tedious work. Therefore, I decide to use commands to speed up the building process and make it more efficient. I use the fill command to cover all sides of the planet with light blue concrete blocks instantly. This command allows filling a huge area with one block type in just seconds. This is much more efficient than placing each block by hand individually. As a result, the planet turns out in the shape of a cube, not a sphere, but this is a conscious design choice. A cubic planet is an unusual and interesting concept for Minecraft building. In this game, absolutely everything consists of cubes, so a cubic planet looks quite logical. A cube is much easier to build than a sphere, and it has its own unique style. 6 faces of the cube will be 6 sides of the planet, each with its own unique continents and vast oceans. This is like an unfolded globe, only presented in cubic geometric form instead. An interesting visual experiment that allows looking at the familiar planet concept in a new way. Now, I use more commands to cover all sides of the planet with water blocks on top of the concrete. Water block creates the surface of oceans that will cover the entire planet evenly. Water blocks have a blue color and slightly transparent texture that looks beautiful. They noticeably differ from concrete in color depth and visual effect they create. The command allows instantly placing water on all 6 faces of the cube simultaneously. The planet is now completely covered with oceans on all sides. It looks like a water world from space. Water on the planet's surface creates a very realistic effect of a real water world. Light passes through water and creates beautiful highlights on the surface under certain lighting. Earth's oceans cover about 70% of the entire planet's surface in reality. My planet is currently covered with water 100%, but this will soon change dramatically. Soon, continents will appear on the surface that will rise above the world ocean level. The blue planet in the sky already looks impressive even without land and continents. Now, using lime wool, I start marking the boundaries of future continents on the water surface. Lime wool has a bright green color that will depict land covered with vegetation and forests. Green continents on blue water is the classic view of our Earth from space. This is exactly how astronauts see our planet from orbit above. First, I mark only the outlines, determining where continents will be located on each face. Continent boundaries should be uneven and jagged, like real continents formed by nature over millions of years. Continents on real Earth have very complex coastlines with many features. There are numerous bays, peninsulas, and islands scattered across the entire surface. I try to convey this natural complexity in my wool markings on the surface. Lime wool is clearly visible against the water background. Outlines are clear and distinguishable from any distance. I mark several continents on different faces of the cubic planet carefully. Each face will get its own unique set of continents, like different hemispheres of Earth. The planet gradually begins to look inhabited and alive with life. Marking continents requires artistic vision and understanding of how land should look. You need to imagine the geography of a cubic planet. Tectonic plate laws do not work here, so you can place continents anywhere you want. The main thing is that they look natural and interesting to the observer viewing them. Some continents I make large, others small, like islands in the ocean. Variety of shapes and sizes makes the planet more realistic and visually attractive. Now, I fill the marked continent outlines with lime wool completely from edge to edge. Each continent is carefully filled with green wool, block by block over time. Lime color is very bright and creates strong contrast with blue ocean water around it. Continents visually rise above ocean level, creating relief on the planet's surface. Wool has a soft, pleasant texture that nicely depicts land covered with vegetation. The first continent is completely filled. I move to the next one on the same cube face. Work goes quite quickly. Wool lays in even rows inside the marked boundaries. Green patches of land appear on the blue ocean background, transforming the planet. The planet transforms with each added block of green wool placed. This is a meditative building process. Repetitive actions create a large result over time. Builder patience is rewarded with a beautiful planet at the end of work. I also build several other continents on different faces of the cubic planet. Each side gets its own unique geography. On one face, a large continent takes up almost half of the entire surface area. On another face, several small islands are scattered across the vast ocean waters. Such diversity makes the planet interesting to study from all sides and angles. No two views are identical when rotating around the planet. Each side is unique. Continents of different sizes and shapes create a unique appearance for each cube face. Some continents are elongated like South America on the world map display. Others are more compact and rounded like Australia appears from space. Coastlines turn out jagged with many bays and protruding peninsulas. Lime wool fills each outline neatly without gaps. The planet increasingly resembles a real inhabited world floating in space above. Work on continents continues. This is the longest part of the entire project. Wool is laid layer by layer, face by face around the cube structure. 6 sides of the cube, each with its own continents and islands. Some continents connect at cube edges, creating continuous land. Connected continents create continuous land, transitioning from one face to another seamlessly. Other continents are completely isolated by water, like islands in the ocean. The geography of a cubic planet is unique and unlike anything in the real world. The top face of the cube gets its own special set of continents. Here, I make one large continent in the center. The central continent is surrounded by a ring of ocean on all sides. This is similar to Antarctica, only green and covered with lush vegetation. Lime wool covers the central part of the top face completely from edge to edge. Edges remain water, creating a beautiful ring of ocean around the continent. Symmetrical composition for the top pole looks effective. The bottom face also needs its own continents for completeness of the design. Here, I make several medium-sized islands scattered across the surface randomly. The result is an archipelago of green islands in the blue sea waters. Each island is separate. Only vast ocean water between them creates isolation. This creates interesting contrast with the top face. On the top face, one large continent dominates the entire space completely. On the bottom, many small islands create a completely different picture for viewers. The planet has different climatic and geographic zones, even in its cubic form. Side faces get the most diverse continents of all 6 sides of the cube. Here, there is room for large continents and small islands simultaneously together. One continent stretches from edge to edge of the face, occupying huge space. Another occupies only a corner, like a small peninsula jutting into the ocean. Variety of shapes prevents the planet from looking boring or monotonous. Each side tells its own geographical story. Continents are almost finished. Just need to add the last details and touches. I check all faces for missed blocks or unevenness in the filling anywhere. Each continent must be completely filled with wool without any holes showing. Coastlines are smooth where needed and jagged where it adds realism naturally. The planet is ready for the next stage. Now I add atmosphere to the planet in the most literal sense of this word. At a distance from the planet's surface, I build small clouds from white wool floating. White wool is perfect for depicting clouds. It looks fluffy and light naturally. I place clouds on all sides of the planet. They float in the atmosphere around it. Each cloud is small in size, several blocks of white wool grouped together loosely. Cloud shape is irregular and chaotic, like real cumulus clouds in the sky naturally. They do not touch the planet's surface. There is a gap between clouds and oceans. This creates the feeling of an atmospheric layer surrounding the planet from all sides. I build clouds on each side of the planet for symmetry and visual balance. The north side gets its clouds, the south side also gets its own set. Eastern and western faces are also decorated with white, fluffy formations floating. The number of clouds is balanced, not too many to obscure the continents below, but enough for atmospheric effect. Clouds of different sizes add variety to the atmosphere around the planet's surface. A large cloud floats above one continent. Small clouds are scattered above the ocean. This imitates real weather systems where clouds form over certain regions naturally. White clouds against the green-blue planet create beautiful contrast in colors. 3 colors dominate the palette: white, blue, and green throughout the build. This is Earth's palette from space, exactly as astronauts see it. My cubic planet conveys this palette in an unusual geometric form successfully. clouds complete the planet's appearance, now it looks finished and complete. The next step is making the planet habitable inside. I make a passage inside the planet through its surface very carefully indeed. Need to create an entrance that does not disrupt the external view too much. I cut an opening in one of the faces where it will be less noticeable. Inside the planet, there is empty space that will become a living room. I place barrier block to create a platform. Invisible blocks create a platform on which you can stand safely. They are not visible, but they physically exist in space for walking. I add ladder for descending inside the planet down a vertical shaft. Ladders attach to the wall and allow safe descent and ascent repeatedly. On top, I place trapdoor to close the entrance when not in use. Time for furniture. Inside the planet, I create a cozy living space for comfort. I place bed for comfortable sleep, nightstand nearby, lamp for room lighting. I add anvil with leaves for interior decoration and greenery. I place bookshelf along the wall, enchanting table for magical gear improvements. Another anvil with foliage for balance. I place TV for entertainment during free time and relaxation. Wardrobes for storing clothes and shoes I place against the wall. Sofa for comfortable rest after a long day of adventures. Brewing stand for creating useful potions. Cauldron with water nearby. Armor stand I place around for storing protective equipment in combat readiness. I hang painting on the wall to decorate the empty wall space nicely. On the stands, I put armor. Now they look ready for battle ahead. On the floor, I lay carpet from black wool and red wool together. The carpet creates a contrasting pattern from black and red colors beautifully. This adds warmth and coziness to the interior inside the planet. Furniture is arranged functionally, considering the limited space available inside. Each item in its place, nothing extra, but everything needed is present here. Sleep zone is separated from work zone logically and efficiently. Entertainment is separated from storage areas for organization purposes. Layout makes life inside the planet comfortable and organized. Outside, it is a cubic planet with blue oceans and green continents visible. Great! My planet is ready. It's time for me to show it to the guys.
What? Yay!
Wow, JJ, you've got such a realistic planet. You even built clouds. It makes it seem so alive.
Thank you, guys. I am very glad that you liked my building. Friends, be sure to write in the comments whose building you like the most. Well, I think it's time for us to finish.
Yes, JJ, you're right.
Subscribe and like. Bye-bye.